Hi, my name's Jane Vale and I'm part of the recruitment team here at Unique Senior Care. And what we're going to do today is have a look at the top tips on how you prepare for an interview with us. So my first top tip would be research the company. And the way you do this is have a look on the website, because that'll tell you all about whether care is for you, and it'll also give you a lot of information about what care is all about and also what Unique is all about. So how we're different to other people. So tip 2 is understanding the role, and the best way to do this would be to make sure that you read the job description. Those will be on the website, so have a good read of the job description and make sure that it matches your values as well as ours. So tip 3 is dress smart and professional, because first impressions count. How long does it take to make a first impression? It's actually 3 seconds. When you walk in that door, you need to present yourself as if you're walking into a client's home. That's how they will want to see you, and it's important for you to make that good first impression. So tip 4 is preparing for your values and competencies. So making sure that your values align with ours, and also giving us some good examples of how you've demonstrated those in the past. So for instance, looking at a client that perhaps refuses medication, or perhaps doesn't want you to help them, or won't let you in the house, that's always a good one. How did you deal with it? And things like that. So giving us good examples of where you've shown values and the fact that you can actually do the job. So tip 5 is highlight your previous experience. Now this doesn't have to always be professional experience, it can be personal experience. So make sure that you tell us all about your experience and don't leave anything out, because it's really important. Tip 6, show compassion and empathy. This is really important in care. You have to understand what it's like for somebody else. Not sympathise with them, to empathise it. So if you've worked in care or you've had a family member that has had problems, then you'll understand that understanding them is very important. So give us some examples of where you've shown empathy and compassion to somebody. 7th top tip is ask insightful questions. I think as a recruiter, it's really hard to get people to ask, because I know you're nervous, but please ask us. We're here to help you, and we'll actually really appreciate your questions. So if you have any questions, please stop us at any time to ask us what those questions are. Think about, do your research, make sure that you look into what sort of questions would you ask when coming for a care interview. Tip 8 is good communication. This is very important when you go for your interview, to make sure that you speak clearly and precisely. Make sure that the interviewer can understand you and you make yourself heard. Also, I know when I'm nervous, sometimes my conversation gets too fast, I start speaking too fast and words come out wrong, things like that. Take time, take a step back and keep calm and communicate to us well. It's very important, because this is what we're looking for as well, speaking to your clients. So tip 9 is demonstrate flexibility and adaptability. Now, whether you're applying for living or hourly, it is important that you be as flexible as possible. So to demonstrate that, if you are an hourly carer, domiciliary carer, going into clients' homes, then we offer a minimum of 1 hour call. But this can be anything from 7 AM till 10 PM in the evening. So make sure that you are able to be as flexible as possible. We do understand there are going to be days or perhaps times that you can't work, but please let us know this in the very beginning, because we don't want to waste your time or our time. But the more adaptable you are and the more flexible you are, it is very important, that one. So for a live-in carer, this would be adaptability and flexibility as to where you went in the country. So we offer care over the whole of the UK, well, England at the moment. So it's really important that you're flexible as to where you go. Tip 10, enthusiasm and positivity. This is a big thing. Always see the glass as half full, not half empty. When you're going to a client who is not feeling very well or is having a bad day, you need to keep that positivity going. You need to prove whatever you've got going on at home, you've left at the door, because that client needs you to be positive. So think about that when you go for your interview. Hope you found that video useful, and I wish you all the very best in your interview, and hopefully speak to you soon. Bye bye.